Now would you like to call this little one? Noel Jasper Alexander Hopkins.
Alright kids, here are milk and cookies for you. I however only have one pack of cookies and one bottle of milk, so please share. Noel, I know you are a small kid but you should be old enough to learn about sharing. To time out it is.
Say dude. Is it true that you drank half a gallon of gasoline back on Saturday?
Oh yeah man, now I'm a diesel guy. Maybe try out that too.
Son, you just turned 19 and need a job.
I don't want one.
Oof. This is just typical for Gen X. You became too lazy to actually work or go to college.
Okay boomer.
We'll meet in the living room.
I got to put an end to this crap. I think I got a plan.
So are we ready for a talk?
Suppose we are. But even more ready for this.
Son, no,
Now let's get to the harbor.
What in all world was this noise? Did someone? Alex? No. Please don't leave this world.
A family tragedy occurred in Cuyahoga County, Ohio. 45-year-old Alexander Hopkins was found dead in his home by his widow Louise. It was found out that he had been shot. A neighbor claimed to have seen the murderer, and the description matched with Louise and Alexander's 19-year-old son, Noel Jasper Hopkins. The young man, however, is yet to be found anywhere.
Time to get on board of a ship. For I need to find a new city to live in. This is the first time on my life on board of a real ship.
All right, this is your captain of the ferry Rosemary. We've just passed Erie, Pennsylvania, and shall be passing Buffalo, New York too soon. We began our ride in Sandusky, Ohio, and shall be having our final stop in Port Dover, Ontario, in Canada.
Canada. Well, maybe the way to go for an unlucky Cleveland dude.
Also keep in mind, it is time for you to show off your tickets. Hope you got yours prepared.
And I'm out of here. Suppose I got a chance to start a new life in Buffalo, New York.
Coming up from the street.
You got to be kidding me. The Goo Goo Dolls are looking for a rhythm guitarist. Since I need a job, they need me. I remember my uncle got me hold me up for last year's Christmas. My actual name is Noel, but everyone calls me Diesel. And you on the right must be Johnny, eh?
Correct. And to my right is Bobby.
And to mine's George.
So do you have any guitar experiences, Diesel?
Oh, I was in a skate punk band called Brainless back in '89, but we didn't last for long. Are you working on a new album?
Maybe eventually, but foremost we're gonna be on the new tour. Our next concert shall be in Yonkers.
Diesel, we decided to fire you. We no longer need a rhythm guitarist.
What? How come?
You just wouldn't stop smashing guitars and we would have to keep buying new ones due to you refusing to have a second job. Keep in mind you ain't Pete Townshend. Good riddance.
Wow, she really looks precious. Excuse me ma'am, my name is Diesel and I'm 20.
Oh greetings. I am new to the United States entirely. I'm Catherine and I am 18. I just came over to America from Edinburgh as an exchange student.
Nice music, huh? I guess the DJ has a great night.
Well young man, our current DJ plans to move south though.
Wow, sounds like a job. I need a shot.
Hey DJ Diesel, you have rocked the stages of all discos in the Buffalo area over the last 2 years. Weren't you also once a Goo Goo Dolls member?
Only for a short while. May I know who you are too?
Oh, my name is Penelope. Just call me Penny though. I also am a US Army member.
Good to hear that the Army finally is including women too. But how about you come over to my house?
Wow, nice couch. I was suspicious over you living in a flat. But you seem to use the money make as a DJ very well.
Excuse me, who are you?
Explain who you are first.
Well, this is my wife, or Better said, ex-wife Catherine. But now she ain't needed anymore. Penny at least has interest in my job, while all you cared about was housework.
Wow, good job, Diesel. You ruined the day that could have been your best one. I just found out today that I am nearly a month pregnant.
Well, go back to Scotland then to raise the child with your parents. I don't want a wife from a chick with a weird accent like you. Penny at least had been in the army.
Fine, I'm going. Good riddance.
Do so. A real shame that you never joined my work as a DJ after the bar was where we met. You're a lazy disgrace.
Sorry for that, Mr. Hopkins.
Not your fault. She just wasn't the right one for me. And just call me Diesel. Do you love me?
Oh yes. Diesel, I am pregnant.
Wow. Really? Now I am going to actually have a child that's from a woman I love.
Sorry, Diesel, but you're no longer needed. We found someone 3 years younger than you who is just as sufficient.
Hi sir, aren't you the DJ Diesel Hopkins of Billy Club? Larry Hartman is my name.
I ain't DJ anymore. My boss fired me in favor of a younger guy. I don't want my wife to know. I'm only thankful she forgot about my job after our son's birth.
Maybe I got a job for you, but please come to my apartment before I can tell. Perhaps you see why I wasn't able to tell you in public. You know, I smuggle LSD.
What? You do? You didn't get caught by the cops yet?
No, but to find good people is rare, and we just smuggled 2 boxes from Mexico, but couldn't get it further than Georgia. Can you maybe help?
But we need to make sure that my wife doesn't find out.
Happy 15th birthday, Eddie.
Sorry, my phone. Oh hi Larry. Need some help for your mafia?
Kind of. Our company has a new customer called Winston Tyler, and the problem is, he resides in Asheville, North Carolina.
Why is it a problem?
Well, my 43rd birthday will be tomorrow, and obviously my wife insists that I celebrate it, so I will.
Okay, then I shall be taking a flight tomorrow. We'll take 2.5 hours to get there, but I suppose I can afford it now 10 years after we purchased this house.
You must be Diesel Hopkins. My name's Winston.
So Winston, all I know about you is that you two possess LSD and marijuana.
Let's shut up this organization.
What? You can't do that. Why?
Because they work against us smugglers. Now are you a pussy?
Mercy's sake. I sense I better call the cops. I sense it's all too typical for cities. It never happens in my neck of the woods.
Now that was the biggest one I had in my life. And I'm 40 now.
You surely have done a fantastic job.
Now or never.
Wait, Diesel. Where the heck are ya going? This stupid Yankee just took our money. Come back here, Juice.
Winston Tyler, you've been found guilty as the cause of the mass shooting here in Memphis Alley of Asheville, North Carolina.
Fine, but don't arrest me without the other dude.
Noel Jasper Diesel Hopkins, I'm fed up with you refusing to work, making me the breadwinner and hitting me and Eddie in the face just for reading the Bible.
And now that's the second whop of mine gone, huh? Good riddance it is for you and Eddie K then. You're no different from my freaking dad, who thankfully has been dead for 22 years.
That's because you killed him, and I also knew that you've been smuggling illegal drugs. I don't need to be together with you.
All this happened only due to me losing my job as a DJ back in '98.
I know now, but I never did till I found out earlier this year. I got no use for liars and criminals like you.
And just for your information, Penny's moving in with me. Who are you, sir? My name is Joseph Polankars. I actually met your wife many years before you did. First in high school in 1990, but she was 2 grades above me.
And then we met again in Fairfax County, Virginia back in September '96 when he used to work as a security officer there while I was stationed there. Now look, I am not proud to have had fornication with another man, but that should be my wage. I myself disobeyed my parents' advice not to marry a divorced man. I do owe them an apology.
Now please calm down, Penelope. That ain't good for you. And Diesel, you better never touch her again. She has PTSD from both the army and your abuse.
Just for your information, Diesel, we shall be moving to Chattanooga, Tennessee, and you better finally find a job. Joseph can at least provide for me and Eddie K.
Don't hurt anymore. Now you're here.
Yeah, Mom, it were 25 years since we last talked, but we have to cinch it maybe our last time.
Oh yeah, I know you are going to be put to death. But you merely are going to reap what you have sown. Difficult for me too, but at least I know about your first son.
You mean the one I had from my marriage to Catherine Seymour? What about him? He must be 21 by now?
Exactly. And unlike you, he made good progress in life. His name is Thomas and he lives in northern England with his wife he married back in January. She's 3 months pregnant.
Well, a pity then that we never met.
Indeed, and I pray to the Lord that he never becomes like you, but rather like his late grandfather. You also nearly attempted to murder Eddie K. Talking about that, guess what?
What?
Mr. Joseph Palonkars found out that he is actually Eddie's biological father, not you. He admitted to have slept with Penelope in early September '96 and now they are married.